We have a bunch of breakout players this year, showcasing their skill in this new NBA era with pace being so high. I'm going to name a couple players, and you guys can tell me if you think it's real or fake for their long-term success. If this is just a stint for the season, being in 20 games, or if you think it's actually gonna last. All right, first player, Jalen Johnson. Fake or real?
Fake.
Nah, shit's real as fuck. This is like the third straight year he's been doing this.
Nah, so I was trying to raise this nigga. Nah,
he's always been hurt. He's never won like most improved, but it's the year.
This is the year.
Yeah,
20 and 10.
Real ball knowers know. Real ball knowers been on. Jalen Johnson been on the radar for the real ball knowers.
Yeah, I feel like this year obviously he's taking a step because no Trey, so you got to like fill in that role.
Yeah,
but he's just verging into what he's truly become. So that's definitely real for me too. All right, next one, Jalen Duren, rebounding machine, Pistons first seed.
I think he's serious. I think if he, I don't know exactly what his production is right now, so I'm not gonna tell you if the production will last. But I think skill wise, like it's been a few years, not even just last year, but the year before that. Like even in the time that he played when he was younger, like he showed really good flashes of being a monster rebounder and a good paint scorer. But it's kind of like seeing the jump this year, not even just in production, but bag and just like what he can do. Like you can tell he put in a lot of work just over time and in the off season.
Yeah, this year's averaging 20 and 12.
Yeah, that work ethic. I think what I like seeing when I see new bag and new shit like that is that tells me that you were working a lot in the offseason. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's like a good precedent for like somebody being good for their career. You know what I mean? Yeah, they can put the work in and change their game that much too. Like to add in a decent jumper, to add in some ball handling. Like that's not that easy for a big to do, especially a buff nigga like that. Like when your whole game before that was devoted to just overpowering niggas. So
yeah, and then also trying to elevate your game to the modern NBA and figure that out. And then like be complementary to your best player, how you could help him succeed too. You know, it's a big step. 20 and 12,
buddies.
Yeah, that too. I don't know if he's going to keep averaging over 20 points, but the rebounds I know for sure will stay.
Yeah, that nigga's been a monster rebounder.
Facts.
All right, unanimous. I think we'll probably be unanimous on most of these. Next one, your white boy, Austin Reaves.
Fake. No, I'm just kidding.
28
That's the realest one.
28, 6 and 6. Do you think he's obviously probably going to be an all-star this year, especially with the Lakers being pushed?
We're going to have 3 all-stars. That's crazy.
That dude all-star the rest of his career?
You said what?
Of his career? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, do you think all-star caliber player for the rest of his career?
Caliber, yeah, for sure. I don't know if he's going to make it every year, but he's definitely going to be caliber.
I mean, if this nigga's doing this next to Luka.
Yeah.
Like, I remember talking about the Mavs game in the group chat, the way they was doing Klay Thompson. It's nasty.
He's honestly gonna be one of the biggest. Like, I think he'll have like a crazy fan vote. Honestly, like as his career goes on, I think
any Laker really, honestly.
Yeah,
because Luka and Braun are gonna start, and then Reaves he'll get votes.
He'll probably get how many
votes? Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if Braun's gonna be an all-star this year. Like he can get fan voted, but it's like I don't even know.
Coach votes.
Well, that stuff, and also I don't know if he's genuinely gonna play. Like even if he gets voted in, Fool's just not gonna play. Like he
didn't even play last year, which was crazy. He didn't even tell nobody either.
Host, and I want to talk about Jokic. Hey, bro, Jokic, what is there to say? The motherfucker's different. Like he's approaching like top 10 player of all time. Like he's in a different convo.
He put it. What's it called? He's saying that he should have 5 or 6 MVPs.
Maybe, but
LeBron should have 10. Like, but yeah,
honestly, for Jokic, like MVPs for him don't matter to me anymore. Like it's cool if he wins more, but like for him, if he just wins rings, like he gonna be top 5 all time just by winning rings. Like you don't.
Like at this point, like no individual accolade is gonna really push him. This team accolade.
Like it might a little, but it's like the more championships do way more for Jokic.
Yeah, he racked them up, which is crazy for like your individual ranking goes up higher with chips than MVPs.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to do.
Once you get a certain amount, it's like, all right, we get it, bro. Like you the best. Like, you know,
you the best, bro. Yeah, I mean, what is there even to talk about Jokic?
Nah, nothing.
Nothing. He to go.
Your boy.
He's nice. Yeah, he's
Next
nice.
one. I wish Gabe was here, but Keyonte George. He's been killing it this year. MIP candidate. Let's see what he's averaging.
I'm half and half. I can't see George.
20,
I mean, the jump he's taking is
4 and
real,
7.
but the thing is, like,
I don't think the production.
It just depends. No, I mean, I just think it depends what you view him as. Really, like, you know, I don't really know. He's putting up good numbers, like you said, to 23-7 or whatever. But I just don't know what you look at him as particularly. Like he's improved and he's definitely like a starting caliber point guard. But I guess like what do you see him as? It'll depend on my answer. You know.
Okay. Yeah. I see him as a starting caliber point guard, but not like. What number would you put him on a championship team? Third,
he's
fourth,
he's
fifth?
like a bet, like maybe top of his game. Like he's the best of the best. He'll be like a CJ McCollum where he's like never gonna be good enough to make All-Star, but like very close. Like that's what his peak is to me.
Just like early 20 points.
Yeah, like
19,
like 7
20.
assists a
Like
game,
low 20s.
20 to 20 or low 20 points, something like that.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Right now
He's just too small. Like he's too small and like lacks the like he has athleticism, but the defensive capabilities, he does still struggle turning the ball over. The playmaking's there, but again, I just think there's some limiting factors to his game where I don't think he'll ever be like a star level player. But I still think he got the scoring 3-level score. He could play make a little bit, so he could definitely be a starting NBA point guard.
Yeah, I think that's fair to assess for him.
Yeah, I agree.
But if anybody's expecting to be an all-star, I would be saying like it's not going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Next one, Josh Giddy, the next Tyrese Halliburton, according to the Wolves. Josh Giddy, next superstar. What is he? I think he was averaging damn near close to triple double.
Kind of cool. They cooled off a lot since the start of the year. Matas isn't playing that. They've been kind of booty actually. Matas hasn't really been playing that well.
I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna say nah because we've seen Giddy have good stretches, but never like really taking.
So right now it's 21, 10, and 9. So damn near triple double. I think he's favorite for most improved too.
He's good, but I don't know. Like if the hype is like you said, like baby Tyrese, I'm not seeing it. But maybe
he'll make it All NBA this year.
No. He could make an All-Star for sure, but not an All-NBA, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna say no too.
His game doesn't really translate into winning like Tyrese's does, because I feel like Tyrese is more of like a playmaking capability to where he elevates his teammates, and that's how they win. But the Bulls don't have enough talent.
Like Tyrese is a better scorer, respectfully. Like Josh Giddy, when you watch him play, like I don't want to say it's a chore for him to get a shot up, but like it's just not as smooth compared to Tyrese. Not like either one of them is like an elite scorer or anything like that, but Tyrese can get to the bucket. Like he has the 3-point bag, the step back three. He loves them step back threes. So Josh Giddy, he can't really like he's gotten better at shooting, but you still don't really want him taking threes like that. And again, he got I think him and Tyrese playmaking is very similar, but I just trust Tyrese as an offensive engine more.
Yeah, I trust Tyrese's mind too a bit more in terms of like getting players involved and knowing how to win, because we've seen him do it for a couple of years now, especially with the rosters that he's had.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say all-star level. This is where I can see him being, but not all NBA type of talent.
Yeah, he's not Tyrese.
Yeah. All right, last one. Deni Avdija. Real or fake?
I'm gonna say real because he was doing this last year, so like I just think he's continuing.
I think he has also like an insane green light, but I don't know. I feel like I'd have to see him with like a real.
Damn,
I wouldn't necessarily say that because they got a lot of guys there. Like Shaedon Sharp will take some shots. You know what I mean? Jeremy Grant coming off the bench still gonna take his shots.
No, they have dudes, but I'm just like they have young talent, but it's just like you still like when it's a bunch of young people, you still have like especially if you're still the best player on a young team. Like people are gonna get shots, but he still probably has the greenest light on the team.
I'll say this: his stats are probably
he's earned that light for sure.
His stats are probably inflated.
But I'm saying like
right
if he's
now.
on a team with vets, like good vets, you know what I mean? Like he may not have that same light, or like it may not be the same. You know what I mean? Role wise.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. His stats might be inflated right now, but I still think he's a really good player. Like he'd be like an amazing number 3 on a championship team, in my opinion. Like a really great one because he could do it all. He could pass, he could play, make, rebound, shoot. Like he'll be a really, really good like third option. But his stats are definitely inflated because, like Omari said, he's playing on Blazers. He's getting like number 1 option looks, which I don't think that's his ideal role.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's in like a real number 1 option.
The crazy thing
he
is
looks like
he's
right
only 24 too, so he's only gonna get better.
I even think he could be an all-star, but again, I think he's more of a complimentary guy. So, and I'd love to see him like in a real winning situation. I thought that when he was on the Wizards, like he got traded to Portland and he started looking better. And I was like, yeah, I mean, put him in a winning situation on a team that he like throw him on the Lakers, bro. Like I feel like he'd be incredible. You know what I mean? Like we need that type of play.
Rui, just take Rui out of there and put Deni in there.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be doing everything. Rui, Jake LaRavia, and fucking Vanderbilt combined, dude. Like so.
Yeah, the thing is that he could probably become an all-star this year, depending on what the record looks like for Portland.
They kind of fallen off, so I don't know. They're like pretty low in the standings, but maybe
right now 9-13, 10th seed, 10-9 area. So
we'll see.
They go on a little running run, but yeah,
still early.
Yeah, those are the players I had. I don't think anybody. I don't know if there's any more notable names, but
I'm gonna look if I can find any like real like because you were like giving guys that like kind of broke out last season already, but like took another step this year. I want to see if I can
find some fakes out here, honestly.
Maybe like
Rollins
Keyonte George. Yes, that's a good one. Like a guy who's just breaking out this year, Ryan Rollins.
Yeah, I think that's fake. He's on
George
a bad
was a
team
good one.
situation.
No, I don't think
that's. I think that's real.
I think it's real because he's efficient. Like he's been efficient on top of. Like
but he's in a situation that's allowing him to do that, just like Deni.
Well, no, I mean, he's a starting level point guard. Like I'm not saying he's gonna be a superstar point guard, but like right now he's playing at like a
I don't even think he's a point guard at the end of the day. Like I said, I think he's a good combo guard. You don't want like he can play point guard, but like you don't on a winning team he wouldn't be your point guard is my thing. But like he'd be a great combo guard because he got great length. He has like a 7-foot wingspan.
Good defense,
yeah.
He
So
can shoot.
that's
he's good all around, really. So
yeah.
I mean, what do you think his ceiling is though? What's like real?
I think he's a starting level guard,
like a Derek White is his ceiling. I think Derek White as best case scenario. Derek White.
I
think higher offensively, but lower defensively.
No, I think why? He great defender, or he could be.
I mean, Derek White is like I don't know. I feel like Derek White's seen as like a
championship level player,
top league defender.
Yeah, it's a best case scenario. But that's his like
mold. That's like me calling pods Jalen Brunson. Best case.
What do you think? No, Derek White would average. What do you think Derek White would average like as like a third option? Not even his own team, just like a third.
I mean, you saw that with the Celtics. It's their option on the Celtics when they won.
Was he? I guess so.
Yeah. Low key, Derek White's one of those dudes that's better as a third option than the first. Like he's going to average better numbers as the third option than the first option.
Yeah, because he doesn't get going through just like dribbling the ball. It's all through like
not everybody
like having a worse year this year, and he gets more shots. Like it don't make sense, but
you take harder shots the higher up you are on the options. Like
him and DeJounte though on the Spurs was kind of nice to watch for a bit.
They were young.
Yeah.
What about the jump we seeing from MPJ? Is it real?
No,
it's definitely a situation.
Yeah, that one's the fakest fake, one for sure.
For sure, yeah. But good for him though. Like at least he's living up to the draft hype before he got hurt with his back injury. But obviously, it's meaningless hoops. So
I will say though, it's good to see it because sometimes like a guy will go to his own team and like kind of fold or like not really perform, and you're like, damn. You know what I mean? But at least like they've seen MPJ, okay, like if they do want to trade him at some point, they're going to get a lot of value for him because they're like, okay, he could still help a winning team and he could still score at an elite level.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if he goes back to like a Denver situation, it's just going to be the same thing. So,
which is fine because I think he can adapt to the role, which is, you know what I mean?
He's still contributing too. Like he's not going to just be there doing nothing. The only thing he was bad last year was because of his shoulder injury, so he really couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all about one more player. We talked about him earlier, but Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Y'all think his jump is real?
Nah.
I don't even know. I'm not even aware of what he's doing.
20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's real. I think
I
he's
don't
a
think
product
he's
of
average
the
20.
environment. I mean, he did make a jump in the playoffs for Minnesota last season.
I think it's
So-
real, bro. I'm looking at him play. He looking like his cousin a little bit.
He was there
I
training in
mean,
the offseason.
I don't
I
know
don't
if
think he'll
20.
average
I don't know
20
if
though.
20 is gonna hold up, but I could
Yeah.
see him averaging 18, like or 17 comfortably. Like he can shoot it at all 3 levels. He's gotten better as a scorer. He's a good secondary playmaker as well. Like even if Trae Young comes back or you have Dyson, like he can play point guard, off guard. He can play defense. He really does everything they need him to do. So I feel like I don't know what's going to happen with Trae Young, when he's going to come back, if they're going to trade him. But especially if they do end up trading him, I definitely think it could stick. And even if not, like his points might drop a little, but I could still see him hovering around like 17.
You know what? I think he'd be like a great 6-man option, 6-man of the year candidate. If he goes to that bench role and Trey comes back and he still gets
He
that
could
production
start
minutes
too,
wise.
though. Like he could start on a lot of teams.
He could, but I mean, they're paying him a good amount of money.
Who?
So, the Hawks, I think they
No,
gave
who
they gave a good amount.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he could start on the same team. Like you could put him at the 3. Really, he has what he's
Yeah.
6'5", but he can play pretty big. Like he can guard wings. So
I feel like you
I mean,
can't kill Ricochet's confidence right now. You gotta keep him starting as a first pick. Or he's
maybe
not
you
gonna
go
get
small ball. You get a Kongu, Risashe, Dyson, and Trey. But I don't know.
better. And you just have Johnson at the 5. KP's unreliable too.
I forgot.
Yeah,
every
go
other
ahead, Johnson
game.
at the 5, bro.
You run
Oh
Jalen.
fuck!
at
I
the
forgot Jalen Johnson, dude. They need to do something, bro. They need to make a trade.
Yeah, I do think he'll be good off the bench. I mean, that's what you signed him for. But he's flourishing in his role right now.
Yeah, I guess
You gotta
you
start
wanna make-
Dyson and Jalen.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think you just give him the same amount of
Kwame,
minutes. Just off
yeah.
the
He
bench.
could be a 6-man too. I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing either. But he's definitely like if he was on the Lakers, we would definitely be starting him.
Oh, for sure.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Or
Like
like
Rui needs to go. You see that clip of him like being clueless on the court and Braun, Luca, AR, and
That's
JJ
always
like
been
telling
his
him what to do.
He's so efficient.
he don't need to
game.
go. He just should be a bench player.
He's just
if we're
so
being
efficient.
honest.
Yeah, like we need him for his scoring is hella
Like
efficient.
like when
So
Rui
it's
come off the bench, bro, like everything he does is like it's not that big of a deal. It's just when he's starting and you start the game off with those shits, it's like fuck. But I don't think he's a big problem. I mean, obviously, if we could get somebody really good, if we trade him, I'm willing to. But
Yeah. Gabe said he's in the chat. Spamming the
Is
YouTube
he?
chat.
I don't see him.
Saying
YouTube,
he-
yeah, I don't see nothing.
I
Nah,
guess
don't
he's
say
lying.
He capping.
I'm on cap for real.
That's Cap. Any other players that you can think of?
No, that was
Then we
it.
still got the
Those are
starts
some of the
break,
guys.
Yeah,
Are we still gonna do that?
for